Coming up on Vegas Nation Blitz, close but no cigar for the Raiders.
It comes down to execution, right? And there's a lot of things that go into it, from protection to route running to getting the ball off on time. All that stuff goes into play. We need all 11 on the same page.
The Silver and Black moving forward from a tough loss to a rival.
And there's good flashes. Again, like look at the first drive down, 4 games in a row. Opening possession, we go down here. So it's there for the taking, just doing it each and every drive.
Unpacking week number 8 for the Raiders. Vegas Nation Blitz starts right now.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.
There was no pointing fingers. There was no get back to work. Like I told the guys today, man, like we got to do this for another 9 weeks. And that's what we signed up for. So it's not easy. It's tough. Don't like it. Wish it was easier. Wish we could come here with a smile and give you all the right answers. But we're still searching for the answers, and that's our job.
The soul search continues in the Raiders locker room as the Silver and Black fall to 2-6 on the season. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Vegas Nation Blitz, the Week 9 edition. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm your host, Dominic Lavoie. Now, Week 8 for the Raiders was a big one. Their rival Kansas City Chiefs coming to Allegiant Stadium, a place they've had lots of success in, but Sunday, KC looked pretty human at times. The Raiders losing by a touchdown, and the difference can be trailed back to a pivotal moment midway through the third quarter where the Raiders defense stepped up massively. Down by 4, the Raiders had the Chiefs backed up on their own goal line, 2 holding penalties setting up a third down, and lo and behold, pressure got to Mahomes, allowing for a tip pass falling into the hands of Trayvon Merrick, picking him off and running it back to the 3-yard line. That puts Gardner Minshew and company in prime scoring position, but 3 plays, 3 handoffs to Alexander Mattison, stuffed all 3 times. Then AP and Luke Getsy go for it on 4th down. Minshew gets sacked, and that'll do it for the Raiders' drive. Set up on the 3-yard line, the Silver and Black lose 5 yards and turn the ball over on downs. Kansas City, as we know, would hold on the rest of the way. Now, head coach Antonio Pierce laid out his view on that sequence in his post-game press conference on Sunday.
You got to punch it in, right? Last week we had the same opportunity. We threw it 4 straight times. So trying to get it, we just got knocked back. They won the line of scrimmage on those plays.
And the man that was sacked on that play, Gardner Minshew, expressed his feelings about the play calling in his post-game remarks.
I feel comfortable with the plays we're calling. I think in a lot of cases we got to execute better. They make good calls too. I think there's spots all across the board that we can get better at, and we'll have to watch film, address it, and move on.
Now, out of that, what did Vinny Bonsignore make of this week's action? Let's send it over to him for some top stories.
Well, I think the most glaring issue is that the Raiders don't have an offensive identity right now. You go back to OTA's minicamp, training camp, the Raiders, and specifically Antonio Pierce, talked about wanting to be a hard hat, physical team that owned the line of scrimmage and that could run the ball. And that was going to be what their offense, what the foundation of their offense was, the ability to run the ball and then pass off of that ability to run. They have not been able to run the ball whatsoever. Only 4 times this year in the entire NFL has anybody averaged under 2 yards per carry in a single game, and the Raiders have done that twice of the 4 times that it's happened. That's not good at all. 1.6 yards per average or per carry average on Sunday. That's obviously not going to get it done. 15 total yards, that's not going to get it done. I'm afraid for them that they're not going to be able to find those answers this year. This is kind of who they are right now, and it's not very good at all.
All right, thank you, Vinny. Now, real quick, we got to step away, but when we come back, Heidi Fang brings us into the locker room for another behind-the-scenes segment, this time with linebacker Divine Diablo. And as always, we'll have Adam Hill's fast takes on week number 8. Stay with us, Vegas Nation Blitz. We'll be right back.
D&R House of Diamonds is Las Vegas's elite private office jeweler. We specialize in natural and lab-grown loose diamonds, engagement rings, and custom design. If you're looking for lab-grown diamonds, we have one of the largest selections at the best prices in Las Vegas. We make luxury affordable every day.
Welcome back to Vegas Nation Blitz. Thank you all for sticking around. Now we're going to just cut to the chase and get right to Heidi Fang for behind the scenes. Heidi, what you got?
Thanks, Dom. Linebacker Divine Diablo feels like he's coming into his own after recently returning from an injury suffered in Week 2. In his Week 6 return, he made an immediate impact, picking up a sack against the Steelers. He spoke on his growth.
It's really helped bring you along.
This energy is amazing. I feel like they're always giving me coaching points while I was sitting out. Thankfully, I had a lot of time to watch film, just really try to get better mentally, and it helped me out a lot. I just say I appreciate Raider Nation for being patient with me. I came in as a safety. obviously moved the linebacker, so it took a while. Starting to get a feel for it, so hopefully we can keep it up.
I wanted to ask something that maybe you wanted to tell Raider Nation about yourself that they might not be able to find like on the internet or on social media.
I love anime. I feel like all the anime lovers out there, shout out.
What's your favorite one?
Favorite? Ooh, that's tough. I'm checking them all out.
Different genres.
Windbreaker. I'm more action fighting. I'm more Windbreaker, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter. All the fighting ones, pretty much. I'll check out.
Back to you, Dom.
All right, thank you, Heidi. Now it's time for some fast takes. Here with his viewpoint on the Raiders, as always, is Adam Hill. Adam, what do you think about this week?
After all the debating and the back and forth over and over again, hearing the same arguments, next Tuesday is the day. That's right, trade deadline day. That's what all of America will be paying attention to next Tuesday for sure, right? Well, here it is with the Raiders. They're not going to be in the market for acquiring players. That's just not going to happen. I know that's more exciting for fans, but in this case, the Raiders are probably going to be listening to offers from other teams. Can they get a draft pick for this guy? Can they stock up on their draft picks by getting rid of a couple of players, maybe especially late in their contracts? It's all going to be a back and forth negotiation for Tom Telesco and his staff. But the bottom line is, I know a lot of people are saying, hey, if they're tanking, why not just get rid of some of these guys? Some of these guys can help in the future. Some of the players are going to be valuable in the future, especially a guy like, say, Jacoby Myers. Does he have some value? Potentially. But he has also got value for a new quarterback to learn exactly how good your quarterback is by having a good player around. You're also a guy like Colton Miller, potentially. Do you want to have him around to be a protector for that new quarterback, or is he worth more getting a draft pick for him? All these questions are going to have to be answered, and I know the Raiders fans would rather be getting players than sending them away, but it's definitely something to watch over the next week.
Thank you, Adam, and hey, thank you all for sticking with us. If this is your first time tuning into the show, thank you for choosing us, and make sure to come back next time. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Now, for more Raiders news and updates, be sure to follow us on social media at Vegas Nation and on the web at vegasnation.com, where our team of reporters is going to keep you updated all throughout the build-up of week number 9. Now, once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.